Hi everybody, and welcome to Katy, Texas, and welcome to the first round of the softball playoffs. This is VypeFortBend.com, and the champions of District 26A, the Travis Tiger girls, are taking on Cinco Ranch in the first of a best-of-3 series. Roger Smith, glad to have you with us. We got cloudy skies above, but very comfortable temperatures, and we know we're going to have a bright sunlight shining into the eyes of the catcher and the hitters throughout the day. Unless, of course, this game goes into extra innings, which it could. You know, it's playoff competition, and that would be fun to see that happen. By the way, I'm trying to figure out a way to turn down the audio that I hear in my ear. You probably don't hear it in your ear, but we're going to step aside and bring you the pregame show as we bring you the action between these Travis Tigers and the Cinco Ranch Cougars. We'll be right back. All right, so you see the way it works is we have this commercial player, and I can't make it stop playing in my ear, and I can't make the song stop, which lasts over 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the starting lineups. For your Travis Tigers, who are the visiting team tonight, Ariel Kowalewski is the pitcher, and she leads off for the Tigers. Lauren Garza bats second and plays shortstop. Batting third, it's Maddie Morris at third base. Kennedy Clark is the cleanup hitter and catching. Casey Perkins is in center field for Travis, and she bats fifth. Batting sixth, it is the left fielder, Addie Flores. Rachel Ramirez in the 7-hole. She is playing first base. Elle Smith at second base, and she bats eighth. And batting ninth, it is the designated player, Jaden Cobran, and she is batting in place of the right fielder, Maria Reese. And the starting lineups for the hosting Cinco Ranch Cougars. It is Faith Piper playing shortstop and leading off. Krista Berg is their pitcher. She's batting second. Amanda Croto is the third base player, and she's batting third. In the cleanup spot, it is their catcher, Shelby Hodge. Batting fifth, it is the second base woman, Giselle Morales. At first base, it's Mariah Hinojosa, the designated player. That's the softball E's for designated hitter. She's batting in the 7th spot, and she is Chela Kovar. And I believe she is batting in place of the center fielder, who is, her last name is Hassel, Sophie Hassel. Then batting 8th, it is the left fielder, Brenna Pate, and Madison Rosario in right field for the Cinco Ranch Cougars. We'll step aside, and we will bring you the first pitch of this game when we return.
I will, as soon as it's released.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hey, batter, 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 swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Crowd on hand as it's Cinco Ranch playing a home game in Game 1. They are the 4th seed out of District 19-6A, and the Travis Tigers girls are the champions of District 26A. And by the way, don't miss the UIL Softball State Championship starting Wednesday, June 1st at Red and Charlene McCombs Field in Austin. Ticket information and more can be found at uiltexas.org. So here are some facts on these teams. First of all, Cinco Ranch is 17 wins, 11 losses overall. They were 6-6 in District 19-6A play. However, they won 5 of their last 8. They're number 4 seed in 19-6A, as we said, behind Katy, Tompkins, and Seven Lakes. Common opponents, both of these teams, Travis and Cinco Ranch, have played Angleton. Cinco Ranch lost to them, and Travis lost to Angleton twice. Angleton, one of the elite teams in the state in Class 5A. Conroe was a team that both of them played during the tournament part of the season, and both Cinco Ranch and Travis beat Conroe, and I'm always tempted to call Conroe Cornhole. West Side, that's out of the Houston ISD. Both teams beat the West Side Wolves. Katy Taylor, well, Cinco Ranch lost to Taylor twice, and Travis beat the Taylor Mustangs in their only encounter. And Maid Creek, Cinco Ranch beat the Maid Creek Ram girls twice, and Travis beat Maid Creek in the only meeting that they had. Travis has won 10 of its last 12 games, and they did happen to lose on Friday night to Ridgepoint and almost had themselves just a dominant season, but they did lose that last one, but that might make them a little bit more humble and hungry, and we'll just see how it goes. We've got a very, very busy week of softball playoffs and also baseball coverage to end that season, and we'll try to tell you everything we plan on doing, but right now let's get the game going as Ariel Karolewski, left-handed slugger, stands in, and the first pitch is down and away. Delivering the pitches for Cinco Ranch is Krista Berg. She's a right-hander. Kowalewski near the front of the box. Started to go after that one, but left it alone, and it's in there for a strike. We have clouds, and that's really welcome. We don't have the bright sunlight in the eyes of the batter. And there is a soft liner to shortstop, goes right to Faith Piper. And there's one out. So the defense for Cinco Ranch, they have Shelby Hodge catching Krista Berg, Hinojosa at first base, Morales at second, Faith Piper, who just made that play at short, Croto at third base, and in left field it's Pate, center field Hassel, and in right field Rosario. And now the first pitch is a strike to Lauren Garza, the Tigers shortstop. Righty on righty now. We've got a strong wind blowing in from left field. Berg waits a while for the sign, now brings it, took something off of it, swing and a miss, and it's strike two. Katie Kilgore is the Tigers head coach. She's in the third base coaching box. Garza started to go after that one, but it just missed down and away, and it's 1-2. You don't have to stop listening to softball to watch or listen to Astros baseball. They've already played. They beat the Rangers today 2-1. And there's some kind of delay. They're talking to the first base coach for Travis. Don't know what that's about. We're about ready for the 1-2. Here it comes. Upstairs. The count now even 2-2 on Lauren Garza. There was one home softball game against Bush where they gave the players nicknames. Swing and a foul ball off the screen on the right side. So on that particular day, I was busy with baseball and I couldn't really write down all the nicknames that I heard, but I couldn't forget Lauren's. It's Lauren Boom Boom Garza. Here's the pitch. Little tapper that bounces off of her leg, and it's still 2-2. Tomorrow night we'll have joined in progress coverage of Ridgepoint taking on Seven Lakes in Game 2 of their series. Those two teams are playing their Game 1 tonight, called strike 3, and down goes Garza. So the Tigers are trying to figure out Krista Berg. And by the way, it is Krista, Krista, Berg, B-U-R-G, but it almost sounds like Chris DeBerg, who was an artist in the 80s and 90s, and he had that song Lady in Red. As the first pitch is up and away to Maddie Morris. So Krista Berg will be pitching to the Lady in Red all night. Second pitch is outside, 2-0. Morris near the back of the box. Right-handed swinger, and that is lashed into left field for a base hit. 2-out single for Maddie Morris. Kennedy Clark now, the catcher for Travis. And she hits lefty like Kowalewski. Takes a little, 6, 7, 8 inch vertical jump in the air before she steps into the box. First pitch is outside. Kennedy Clark likes to crowd the plate. In fact, her back foot, her left foot, the toes of her foot are on the white line of the batter's box. She's borderline too close. Rule book too close. 1-0 pitch is outside, and it's 2-0. Tomorrow afternoon at 4, because Travis has its prom, we'll have an early baseball game. 4 o'clock, Ridge Point at Travis. Ground ball hard on the right side and off the front of the Travis Tigers dugout. This was a site of a very exciting game 1 when it was Austin against Cinco Ranch in 2019, and Jesse Shipley had a big home run to win it. 2-1 pitch to Clark, and it's a little blooper back behind third, and it's going to drop. And the play is going to be made at third. Safe! Maddie Morris kept on trucking from first base, and she slid safely into third. And it's a single for Clark. She stays at first. Second hit of the inning, both with 2 outs, and Travis threatening to score, and next it'll be Casey Perkins. There are a whole bunch of Travis fans here. In fact, I think there are more Travis fans than there are Cinco Ranch fans. Among them, Carter Welch, assistant baseball coach for the Tigers boys. I know that was a little bit redundant. Sorry about that. Opportunity knocking for Casey Perkins. The center fielder looks at first pitch. Down and out for a ball. Hodge, the catcher, catching it on a short hop. Again, a strong wind blowing in toward left. From left, I should say. A little tapper. That is a foul ball because it hit Casey in the leg, and she went ahead and ran just in case they had called it fair. After Kowalewski lined out to short and Garza struck out looking, it looked like maybe this was going to be an easy inning for Berg. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt of Hodge. Krista Berg is now out in front, 1-2 on Casey Perkins. We have we have a natural grass surface here. Change up, swing and a miss, and down goes Perkins. Second strikeout of the inning for Berg. So we will go to the bottom of the first inning. No score from Travis, and Cinco Ranch will be coming to bat.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. And 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
You are the master of the multitask, the champion of making it happen. Taking care of business is not for the faint of heart. Still, you take care of it. Taking care of business. But who takes care of you? Office Depot Office Max. We supply you, copy you, and tune you up. Members get 2% back in rewards on everything, and we mean everything. We take care of you so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max.
Taking care of business. Leading on, shortstop, number 6, Piper.
Ariel Kowalewski steps into the pitcher's circle and gets ready to deal with this lineup from Cinco Ranch. Piper, Berg, and Croto to lead it off. And like Kowalewski, Piper is a left-handed hitter. Ariel bats left, but she throws right. And here it comes. Swing, and it is a foul back. It bounces off the catcher Clark and then to the backstop. Very, very cozy behind home plate. So if you get a runner at third and you have a pitch get past the catcher, it's pretty risky to come on home. Pitch on the way, and that's outside. Faith Piper ready and swings and lofts one into left field. Should be an easy play for Flores, and she's got it. Now it'll be Berg hitting .209 on the season. She's a righty. Kowalewski brings it. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. And I've been very impressed with the way Kennedy Clark frames the pitches. The way she moves her shoulders all the way out of the way so the umpire can see the corner. Swing and a miss on the low heat. Berg has 14 hits on the year, and the 0-2 pitch just misses down and away, and it's a good idea to throw it there as it's an attempt to get the batter to chase. Now she squares to bunt with the count 1-2, up and in, 2-2. Now that next pitch is up and the count has gone full. Here comes the payoff pitch, and it's in foul ground in the air behind first base, and a nice play by Il Smith, the second basewoman, runs over and gets it in foul ground about 15 feet on the other side of the line.
Third baseman, number 11, Amanda Croto.
Now Amanda Croto. She's a junior, right-handed hitter. First pitch to her just misses away. Outfield playing shallow. Croto ready. Swings and fouls it back near the top of the screen, and it's a very, very tall screen. Right adjacent to the baseball field, so better to have that really tall screen than have unexpected softballs flying in on a baseball game. Next pitch is a ball outside, 2-1 to Croto, who's hitting .426 on the season. 8 doubles and 8 homers. She squares to bunt, now swings away and fouls it back into the screen. Ariel Kowalewski working on going 1-2-3 in this first inning. Here's the pitch. Croto couldn't hold back. She went around, swing and a miss. And One strikeout, no runs, no hits, no errors for Cinco Ranch in their half of the first. We'll continue to the second in this by-district playoff, game one of a best-of-3 series on VypeFortBend.com. We'll be right back.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stabenow with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Nobody has scored in game one of this playoff series between Travis and Cinco Ranch. Addie Flores leads off for the Tigers in inning number 2, and it's outside for ball 1. She'll be followed by Rachel Ramirez and Elle Smith. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike. Righty versus righty. Berg brings it, and that's a ground ball hard up the middle, but the shortstop Piper scoops it and fires across right on target, and there's an out. We hope to give you updates on the other games, including Ridge Point's Game 1 taking on Seven Lakes. Now Ramirez. First pitch to her is going the other way, grounded into right field for a base hit. Although the play was close at first base, they throw it to first base, and they throw wild, and she heads to second, and she's safe. So that is a single and an E9 as the right fielder, Rosario, picked it up and tried to throw to first. The throw was high, and it rattled all the way back to the backstop. And smart play by Ramirez to just keep on going. So with one out, she is in scoring position. Okay, I misspoke. Elle Smith is batting now. And the first pitch to her is a ball. 1-0 on Elle. Bird gets the sign, now rocks and fires. It's a hard comebacker right at the pitcher. Now she's got Ramirez hung up between second and third. They run her back toward second, now toward third. Now back to second and tagged out. There are 2 outs in the inning, and Smith reaches on a fielder's choice, and she stays at first.
Designated player number 1, Jordan Copper.
Now Jaden Coburn. She's the DP as opposed to DH. First pitch to her is a strike at the knees. It's so much better to be here in the stands at Cinco Ranch than right over there where people are fighting over space on the Grand Parkway. Slow roller to short. Piper throws in time. So Travis gets a little bit of traffic on the bases, but Again, just as it was in the top of the first, they can't score, so we'll go to the bottom of the second. No score between Cinco Ranch and Travis on VypeFortBend.com, your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
VypeFortBend.com coverage of Fort Bend County playoff softball is brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. Also brought to you by First Tire and Auto with 4 great Fort Bend County locations, including Katy Cinco Ranch. They're open Monday through Saturday. Visit FirstTireandAuto.com. Also brought to you by Archer Volkswagen, in business since 1956. You will feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. They're on the southbound side of the Southwest Freeway, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. And also the Needville Insurance Agency. Now Shelby Hodge leads off for Cinco Ranch, swings at the first pitch, and it's right down the first base line and into right field for a hit. Left-handed swinger gets the first hit off Kowalewski. Now it's Giselle Morales.
Number 7, Giselle Morales.
Giselle Morales hits .351.
First runner, first base, number 5.
She's got 16 RBIs. She's third on the team in that category. 5 doubles and 2 homers on the season for Morales. She's a right-hander, and she looks down there at Suzanne Reeve, her head coach, in the third base coaching box. Runner at first, nobody out. First pitch, downstairs for a ball, blocked nicely by Clark. So this is our game this evening. Tomorrow at 4 p.m., baseball, Ridge Point and Travis. Pitch is high. It's 2-0 on Morales. And then after that 4 o'clock baseball game is over, we will get as much as we can of the Ridge Point Game 2 against Seven Lakes. Here's the 2-0. Morales takes a strike. 2-1. And then on Saturday, if this series goes to a Game 3, we'll have it. Next pitch is outside. It's 3-1. Now, if there isn't a Game 3 between Travis and Cinco Ranch, and there's a Game 3 between Ridge Point and Seven Lakes, we'll have that one for you. And if neither one of those series has a Game 3, we'll play a seeding game. We'll have a broadcast of a seeding game between Kempner and Angleton. They will play at the neutral field in Manville if they are still tied after tomorrow night's regular season finales. Morales drew a walk. Hodge moves to third. I'm not sure that's Hodge. It might be a courtesy runner, and I might not have caught who it was. Now it's Mariah Hinojosa. First pitch to her is a pop-up towards short. Backing up is Garza. She's on the grass, gives way to the left fielder, and that left fielder is Addie Flores. So there's one out. Still runners at first and second. And I think that courtesy runner is Kendall Bragenzer. Yeah, that's right. She's running for Hodge. There's a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. As the batter is Kovar. Chela Kovar, the DP. Designated player batting for Hassel, the center fielder. Swings and fouls it back into the net. She's down 0-2. Cinco Ranch wearing the dark gray uniforms with the maroon numerals and letters outlined in white. Travis with the white uniform pants and the red jerseys. White letters and numerals outlined in black. Kowalewski ready to bring the 0-2. And it's a little pop-up. Should be easy for the second base woman, Il Smith. She's got it. 2 away. And the runners, Brigenzer, the courtesy runner, is still at second, and Morales is still at first. And now Brenna Pate, and we have a bright sunshine coming through the clouds beyond the outfield fence. And the fans are going to be shading their eyes even if they're wearing shades. It's that bright. Pate, the 8th place hitter, looks at the first pitch in there for a strike. The wind continues to blow in from left field. Pate lets the 0-1 go by, and it's just outside. Next pitch, the 1-1, and that's fouled back, and now 1-2 on Pate. Pate has kind of become a fixture in the starting lineup here late in the season. This is only her 11th game. Squares to bunt, lets it go, called third strike. And Cinco Ranch gets nothing. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We'll continue to the 3rd inning. Travis and Cinco Ranch scoreless in game 1 of their first round playoff series.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, OfficeMax, and OfficeDepot.com.
You got playoff excitement, and as the time goes by, you get playoff tension, wondering, is somebody going to score in this game? Both pitchers looking very strong. And Ariel Kowalewski leads it off for Travis in inning number 3. First pitch to her is down low for a ball. She lined out softly to shortstop her first time. Near the front of the box, facing Berg. Berg brings it, and that is toward center field. Has a chance to get it down, and it does. It hits right at the bottom of the wall, and Ariel will move into second base standing. Now Maddie Morris, one of 2 princesses of alliteration on this Travis squad. Correction, Lauren and Garza. Maddie Morris is on deck. Garza struck out looking the first time around. First pitch to her. She tries to lay down a bunt, but it goes foul on the left side. Croteau comes over and picks it up. Coach Katie Kilgore giving the signs. Garza's ready. She tries to bunt again, and it's fair, and the throw over to first base is made, and Kowalewski advances to third. Sacrifice bunt, perfectly done for the first out. Score at 5-3. And now it is Morris who singled in her first trip to the plate. She's one of the princesses of alliteration, Maddie Morris. That pitch bounces in. Catcher can't find it. Kowalewski scores. And Travis is on top. Have to go with a wild pitch, and the catcher, Hodge, did a great job keeping it in front of her. But it kind of spun off the right shoulder, and she was just looking around and couldn't find it. And as soon as Kowalewski knew she couldn't find it, she ran home. Base is clean now. Morris takes a changeup on the outside corner, strike one. The count is even. Berg's pitch. Hard ground ball toward third, scooped up by Croteau, makes her throw right on target. And there are two outs, and the base is empty for Clark, who's 1 for 1 with her first inning single. Berg turning around, communicating with her shortstop, Faith Piper. And Clark, with the open stance from the left-handed box, gets ready. Pitch on the way, outside for a ball. Berg delivers. Pitch bounces in, and it's 2-0 on Clark. Kennedy steps out. She kind of looks up at the barrel of the bat, twists the handle around, and now she's ready. Pitch on the way. Just missed outside, and it's 3-0. Same routine, steps back in again. Here's the pitch, and it's ball 4. First walk issued by Berg. Travis has struck for a run as Ariel Kowalewski led off with a double that hit right. It hit the ground right as it hit the fence. Right there, almost jammed into the fence. And then Casey Perkins, or correction, Lauren Garza bunted her over to third, and she scored on a wild pitch. There's a one-hopper to the third baseman. Perkins is going to be out. Nice play by Croteau, and that'll do it. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, and 1 runner left on base. Will continue. Travis leads it 1-0 over Cinco Ranch as we go to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, batter, 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 swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, OfficeMax, and OfficeDepot.com.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land. They take care of business every day so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. VypeFortBend.com has brought you about 120 live events, all podcasted, always free to listen to at VypeFortBend.com. Madison Rosario, the number 9 hitter and a lefty, leads off against Kowalewski in a 1-0 game with Travis leading. First pitch swinging. Garza, the shortstop, backing up, and it drops in. It drops in between her and Addie Flores, and it's a cheap single for Madison Rosario. Rosario hits .385 on the season, and she's playing in her 20th game, so that's a pretty good productive hitter to have in your 9 spot. And now Faith Piper, who led off the game, or the bottom of the first anyway, and flied out to left field. She squares to bunt, but comes up empty, and it's strike 1. That single by Rosario, the second hit allowed by Kowalewski. Pitch on the way, bunted toward third, picked up by Morris, fires to first, and it's in time with L. Smith covering. Both teams have executed a perfect sacrifice bunt. One away. Rosario is now at second base, and it's Berg. Kowalewski trying to work out of this trouble here. First pitch is a ground ball to third. Maddie Morris looks the runner back, throws to first in time. She knows what she's doing at the hot corner. 2 away. And on the play, you have Rosario remaining at second base, and it's going to be up to Amanda Croteau to give Cinco a chance to score.
Number 11, Amanda Croteau.
Kowalewski looks in at her catcher Clark. Pitch on the way. Just missed the outside corner, 1-0. Kowalewski, a junior and a Florida Gators commit. Little comebacker right to Kowalewski. One hopper, and she throws over to Ramirez at first, and that'll do it. So Cinco Ranch gets a runner to second base. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and that one runner left at second base and will continue. 1-0 Travis as we go to the 4th on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
All right, Abby Flores leads off for Travis. She grounded out to shortstop her first time. Righty versus righty. Berg brings it right down the middle for a strike. Flores kind of leaning out over the plate. Pitch on the way. Outside. Berg took a little something off of it, and it was almost the perfect chase pitch. But Flores left it alone. Kind of like a finicky cat. 1-1, and that's down the left field line, but it's in the glove of the left fielder, Brenna Pate. Now Rachel Ramirez reached on an error. Actually, she got a single in the second, and she advanced from first to second on the same play on a throwing error as they tried to throw her out at first. Swings and misses at a let-up pitch. Berg made that one drop off the table. Berg has the sign, now brings it. Swing and a miss. You have these games where maybe hitters are seeing a pitcher they haven't seen all year, and you might have to go through the lineup a couple of times before the offense starts to get going. There's a pitch that's outside, and it's 1-2. Ramirez with the long brunette ponytail and the safety glasses. And that hit her in the arm. Did she swing? I guess she did. So she made a swing attempt, and yes, it did brush her wrist. But I think the home plate umpire made a very good call there. It's not a hit by pitch. And the count's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And it's outside, 2-2. Bit of a groan from the Cinco Ranch fans. It's 1-0 Travis. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And Berg kind of made Ramirez look bad. 2 outs and the base is empty. Third strikeout for Berg. L. Smith, as in L. McPherson. No relation to Tom McPherson, the legendary Katy baseball coach who's in his final season. Hard ground ball to shortstop. Piper up with it clean, fires right on target to Hinojosa, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Berg and Cinco Ranch. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Travis 1, Cinco Ranch 0.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra, and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blazed the trail for me, because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Don't miss the UIL Softball State Championship starting Wednesday, June 1st at Red and Charlene McCombs Field in Austin. Ticket information and more can be found at uiltexas.org. Amanda Croteau leading off in the bottom of the fourth for Cinco Ranch. First pitch was a ball. Second one, a let-up pitch, and I'm not sure where it missed, but it somehow missed the strike zone, and it's 2-0. Kowalewski brings the 2-0. That's outside, and she falls behind 3-0. Actually, this is Shelby Hodge batting. Sorry about that. Croteau made the final out in the bottom of the third. 3-0 pitches in there for a strike. Next one is high, and it's a walk to lead off. Shelby Hodge goes on down to first base, and she'll be replaced by a courtesy runner since she's the catcher. And that's Kendall Brigenzer. Morales up now, walked in the second. Pitch on the way. She bunts, but it hits her leg as she left the batter's box, and she might be out because she appeared to be out. Yes, she stepped out of the batter's box, and the ball hit her leg. She is out, but it's not a sacrifice bunt. Hodge, not Hodge, but Brigenzer, running for Hodge, has to return to first. I'm going to put out BI as in batter's interference for the first out. And now Hinojosa. Flight out to left field. Open stance from the right-handed box. Kowalewski brings her the first one. Hard smash into left field. Runners at first and second as Brigenzer moves over into scoring position. Now Kovar, Chela Kovar, tall right-handed hitter. Kowalewski looks in. First pitch to her is fly ball to center field. Back goes everybody, and it's gone. It's a two-run homer over the head of Casey Perkins, who just watched it go. And Kovar launches a bomb. And it is 2-1. Cinco Ranch on top. For Chela Kovar, that is her second home run of the year, and it puts her team on top. Correction. It's 3-1. That's a 3-run homer. My apologies. So Travis down by 2 now. And here's Pate, 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. Bats with no gloves, swings and misses at the first pitch. Base is clean, and suddenly Cinco Ranch is up 3-1. The pitch outside from Kowalewski, despite Clark's efforts to frame it. The count 1-1 on Pate. Pitch on the way, off the end of the bat, over near the Travis dugout on the first base side. The count is 1-2. Next pitch is a ground ball foul on the left. By the way, Ridge Point and Seven Lakes are in the top of the fourth of their game. 2 on and 2 out for the Panthers, but no score to this point in game 1 between Ridge Point and Seven Lakes. Pitch is high to Pate, and it's 2-2. That strong wind in from left field kind of blew that Kovar home run to the right side of the flagpole, and there's a late swing by Pate. She fights it off, and it's still 2-2. Elkins is playing Katie this evening. Change up, swung on and missed. And Kowalewski gets a big out. That's the second out. Pate has struck out twice now, and it is Madison Rosario. 1 for 1 with a single that led off the third. Rosario ready, stepping out of the box to get a head start toward first, but not swinging, and the pitch is ball 1. Kowalewski rocks and brings it. There's a little ground ball, and that hit the batter outside the box. I think she's going to be out. She should be. That's already happened once this inning. She had left the batter's box. Well, I guess the ball was in foul territory, and so was she when it hit her. So that's why she's not out. Apologies to the home plate umpire. And a little check swing off the end of the bat, trickles over to the left, and it's still 1-2. Rosario, lefty swinger, slightly open stance near the back of the box. And that is fouled back into the net again. They like to beat on the ball bucket over there in the Cinco Ranch dugout. We don't have our usual magic mic tonight, so you may not hear it quite so clearly as you otherwise would. Next pitch, or the most recent pitch, was high, and it's 2-2. Rosario trying to keep the inning going. Cinco Ranch has scored on a 3-run homer by Kovar. There's a ground ball past L. Smith, and it goes into right center field. A single for Rosario. So they keep it going, and back to the top of the order, Faith Piper. She's 0 for 2. Left-handed swinger, open stance, looks at a changeup, and it's wide for ball 1. Piper hitting .411 on the season. She put it in play so quickly when she came up the first time, I didn't get a chance to tell you about that kind of production. The second pitch, high for a ball, 2-0. Piper with an OPS of 1.044. Here's the pitch. Down and out for a ball. Stolen base. Safe at second. Madison Rosario gets into scoring position. And the count is 3-0 on Piper, as Kowalewski needs to find the strike zone and find it soon. Here's the pitch. They gave her the green light, but she didn't like the way that one looked, and it's 3-1. A glove on the right hand, but none on the left for Piper, who takes ball 4. Second walk of the inning. Now Berg 0 for 2. Suddenly she's in position to be the winning pitcher as she enjoys a 3-1 lead. With 2 outs, she squares to bunt, leaves it alone. It's outside, ball 1. Berg handles the bat very well. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Kowalewski fooled her with the changeup. Clark gives Kowalewski the sign. Here comes the 1-1, and it's lined into center field for a base hit. Perkins up with it. Strong throw home, and they hold the runner at third. Casey Perkins does a great job of preventing another run from coming home, and yet now you have the bases loaded with 2 outs, and it's Amanda Croteau. Coach Reeve held Rosario as she came around third base. Now Croteau squares to bunt. I have no idea why. Here's the first pitch, and she swings away, pop up on the infield, and it's going to be Elle Smith. She's got it. And so Cinco Ranch does leave the bases loaded. However, they score 3 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and 3 runners left on base. Travis needs to get busy with the bats as we go to the 5th. They trail Cinco Ranch 3-1 on VypeFortBend.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
All right, I'm back. My little commercial player has conked out again, but we'll get it back. Meanwhile, you can listen to Glory Days. Okay, now let's hear from one of our fine sponsors.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Jaden Coburn leads off for Travis in the top of the 5th, to be followed by Ariel Kowalewski and Lauren Garza. And the first pitch is a ball to Jaden Coburn. Right-handed swinger facing Berg, grinds the ball into her hip, gets a grip, brings it. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Next pitch, off the end of the bat and foul ground wide of first. Pitch on the way, outside, and it's 2-2. Here it comes, swing and a miss. Masterful pitching by Berg, and Coburn goes down. She might have a rubber band attached to her hand the way that pitch slowed down. Really took something off of it, and it looked like it was the heater as it came toward the plate. Now Kowalewski, she's been the real spark plug for this Travis team all year long, and she should get something started here. Check swing, and it's down. They check with the infield umpire. By the way, we have 3 umpires tonight since we're in playoffs. And the gentleman behind third base said no swing. It's 1-0. There's a strike, and it's 1-1. These same 2 teams will play, and it'll be early tomorrow at 4:30 because of the Travis Prom. Pitch outside, and it's 2-1 on Kowalewski. Berg's pitch. That is toward left field. She hit it hard, and it's one-hopping the wall. She's turning first and heading for second. She goes in standing, her second double of the game. All right, there you go. The table is set. Now Lauren Garza, who is due. She struck out looking in the first, but put down a perfect sacrifice bunt in the third. She's a right-handed hitter with some power, but unfortunately there's a strong wind blowing in from left. It'll be tough to power it out. Not that she can't, but there's a hard ground ball toward third. Croteau knocks it down, throws across. Kowalewski gets to third. So it wasn't a bunt that time by Garza, but it was the same result. She put the ball in play. She was out at first, and Kowalewski got to third. Croteau has a nice glove down there at the hot corner. I'm impressed. Maddie Morris now. Trying to cut into that 3-1 lead. And she sends it to right field. It is high, and it is a long running catch by Rosario. And Cinco Ranch puts out the fire. Travis gets a double from Kowalewski. They get her to third with 2 outs, but nobody scores for the Tigers. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com going to the bottom of the 5th. Cinco Ranch 3 and Travis 1.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hodge, Morales, and Hinojosa coming to the plate for Cinco Ranch in the bottom of the 5th. They lead Travis 3-1 in Game 1 of this best-of-3 series. Our VypeFortBend.com playoff coverage of the by-district round in softball is brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome, by First Tire and Automotive with 4 great Fort Bend County locations, including Katy Cinco Ranch, all of them open Monday through Saturday, by the Needville Insurance Agency, and also by Archer Volkswagen. All right, here we go. First pitch to Hodge. It's in foul ground in the air, and it brushes the safety screen over there, and it's strike 1. Bottom of the 5th, Ridge Point against Seven Lakes. No score. And here it is 3-1 Cinco Ranch. Off the end of the bat, a little looper over third base, and it's fair. Hodge is going to first and holds up right there. She didn't hit it hard, and Maddie Morris turned around and made a reach for it, but there was just no way. It was perfect placement. Now Morales, who is 0 for 1, but she did walk in the second. Right-hander Morales swings at the first pitch. A good rip, but straight back into the screen. Clouds keeping the sun out of everyone. We only have one sun. Keeping the sun out of everyone's eyes. That pitch is high, and it's 1-1 as Kowalewski works to Morales. Giselle near the front of the right-handed box, squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes a pitch away, and it's 2-1. These two teams will play their game 2 tomorrow at 4:30. Kowalewski brings it, and it's a ground ball toward the shortstop, Garza, and she shovels to L. Smith to get the out at second. They get that force, but that's their only play. Score that one 6-4. Morales is on, and now it's Hinojosa. Mariah 1 for 2 with a fourth inning single, and she scored the first run on the homer by Kovar. First pitch is down and out for a ball. Never mind, I said that wrong. Hodge led off the fourth. And after one was out, Hinojosa then got a single, and she scored the second run on the homer. There's an elevator shaft pop-up to the shortstop, Garza. She makes the catch, had to battle to win. That was not easy. There are two away. It's very difficult when you're a fielder when the wind is at your back. And Lauren Garza made a really nice play to make sure that they didn't give something away there. And now Kovar, she thrilled the crowd when she hit that 3-run homer. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss at a changeup. Kovar is tall and powerful. One for 2. And she lunges at one and hits a pop-up to Garza. She grabs it with 2 hands, and that'll do it for Cinco Ranch in their half of the 6th. Actually, their half of the 5th. They switched the scoreboard so quickly. I looked up and it said 6 because we got the top of the 6th coming. You're on VypeFortBend.com. Travis has 2 more offensive innings to try and erase this 3-1 deficit. We'll be back.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Clark, Perkins, and Flores coming up for your Travis Tigers in the top of the 6th. They trail 3-1. Krista Berg, through 5 innings, has thrown 61 pitches, 64% of them for strikes. She scattered 5 hits, given up 1 run. It was earned. She struck out 4 and only walked 1 hitter. Kennedy Clark, 1 for 1 with a first inning single, and she walked in the 3rd. Left-handed hitter. Berg looking in at her catcher, Hodge. Rocks and brings it. Change up in there. Strike 1. Berg taking her time, now brings it. It's a hard smash, ground ball into center field to lead off with a single, Kennedy Clark. 6th hit for the Tigers. And Clark, I'm sure, will be replaced by a courtesy runner. And that's Dimitra Avlanitis. Casey Perkins 0 for 2. Looking to keep the get the merry-go-round started and keep it going. Berg's first pitch to her is ripped down the left side, but it's foul. Wow, she really got ahead of that one. And the shortstop Piper comes over and says a little something to Krista Berg. Perkins ready. Here it comes. And that is lined to left field, but caught! Brenna Pate with a beautiful play. She read it right. You can't hit it much harder than Perkins just did, but it doesn't count for anything. She's out. And you have Avlanitis still at first base. Addie Flores 0 for 2. Right-handed hitter against Berg. Looks at the first pitch and looks like maybe it was low. Taps the bat, or taps the plate with the barrel of the bat, and looks at a strike at the letters and a snap throw down to first. Avlanitis dives back in. Travis has been out hit 7-6, and they trail 3-1. There's a pop-up, short left field, long run for Pate. It's the shortstop Piper going back, and she's got it. And Avlanitis thought it was going to drop. She thought there were 2 outs. I see her holding up 2 fingers to her base coach. She thought there were 2 outs, and she took off, and she got doubled off of first. So that is a 6-3 double play to end the 6th inning for Travis. All right, they got one more inning, but they've got to hold off Cinco Ranch and keep them off the board in the bottom of the 6th, and we'll bring that to you on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. And 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Be with us tomorrow afternoon at 4 for baseball as Travis hosts Ridgepoint in the regular season finale. Travis trying to improve its playoff position. Ariel Kowalewski brings the first pitch in the bottom of the 6th, and it's a ball to Pate. She's struck out twice near the front of the right-handed box. Here comes the 1-0, and she fouls it straight back, 1-1. So we'll have that 4 o'clock Ridgepoint versus Travis baseball game. We'll keep you apprised of the Travis softball game that unless they come back here, they'll be playing to fight off elimination in game 2. Pitch is high and away, and it's now 2-1. After we bring you the Ridgepoint versus Travis baseball game, we'll join in progress the Ridgepoint playoff game number 2 against Seven Lakes. There's a strike, and it's 2-2 as Ariel Kowalewski works to Pate. Here comes the 2-2, straight back into the net. We've really got a nice-sized crowd here because as this game has worn on, we've had a lot of people who couldn't get here for the first pitch. Got here as quick as they could. Here's the 2-2. Ooh, just missed. And the count goes to 3-2. Kowalewski rocks in, brings the payoff pitch, and that is lined down the right field line, but a nice catch. Maria Reese making her way toward the right field foul line, gloves it, and that's just a harmless line out to right field. Now Madison Rosario. She's the number 9 hitter, but she is 2 for 2 this evening. Travis with a brief circle in the pitcher's, brief conversation in the pitcher's circle. Clark and third base player Maddie Morris out there to talk to Kowalewski. The lefty Rosario, left foot near the back of the box, steps forward, checks her swing, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Then on Saturday, after we have the baseball coverage, Ridgepoint and Travis, and part of Ridgepoint's Game 2 against Seven Lakes, there's a pitch outside. It's 1-1 as Kowalewski works to Rosario. Then on Saturday, we'll either have a Game 3 of a softball series, if there is one, or Kempner against Angleton in a playoff seeding game. Bunt attempt foul to the left. And very, very courteously, we had Faith Piper run up and pick up the bat for Madison Rosario. She didn't have to do that, but she did. And there's a pitch, a changeup that rides up high, and it's 2-2 now as Kowalewski works to Rosario. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside, and the count goes 3-2. Rosario looks very calm in the batter's box and looks at ball 4. Travis is living dangerously. You could say that they're lucky to only be down 3-1. Cinco Ranch left 2 runners on in the second, 1 in the third, and they left the bases loaded in the fourth. There's a pitch that is high to Faith Piper as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the pitch. Outside, and it's 2-0. And Kowalewski is looking in. I think maybe that extra long stare means she thought she should have had that one as a strike. Here's a pitch. High fly ball. I mean, that's in an elevator shaft. It's Reese in right field. She's under it. She makes the catch, gets it back in quickly. Rosario stays at first. Piper is out number 2. With a single in the fourth. Kowalewski brings it, and that's a fly ball. It's going to be right behind second base. Easy play for Garza, and that'll do it. But we're going to the 7th. It gets late early around here. Travis needs to make a dramatic comeback. They're down 3-1. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, 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 swing. Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
All right, Cinco Ranch is going to its closer, Chela Kovar. And she's pretty much done everything her team has needed her to do tonight. Her 3-run homer has provided more than enough offense to this point. And now she's on the mound to try and close out the victory for the starting pitcher, Krista Berg. Well, the 7, 8, 9 hitters come up for Travis. It's Rachel Ramirez, Elle Smith, and Jaden Coburn. At least one of them will have to get on so they can get back to the top of the order. If Travis is fortunate, then you'll have Kowalewski, Garza, Morris, and Clark. If they all bat, then good things are happening for the Tigers. First pitch to Ramirez is a ball. Rachel has singled and struck out. Right-handed hitter getting her first look at Chela Kovar. Righty to righty, and that is fouled back into the screen. The count is even 1-1. In this type of situation, you think it would not be surprising in the least if one of the Tigers just tried to bunt her way on. Here's the 1-1. Ramirez swings and fouls it back, and it's 1-2. Meanwhile, you have Amanda Croteau come over from third base and talk briefly to Kovar. Berg is now in center field. Here's the pitch, change up, and it's just high. That was a gutsy take by Rachel Ramirez, and she's still up there with an opportunity to hack. It's 2-2. Here it comes. And she fights it off back into the screen again. Still 2-2. Bright sun sinking underneath a cloud in straightaway center. So Rachel's got to contend with that as she works on the 2-2. Here it comes. And she hit her in the leg. And Travis will take it. That's the first hit by pitch of the game by either team. And it brings the tying run to the on-deck circle. Correction, it brings the tying run to the batter's box. Elle Smith. And she's not exactly a slugger, but she's an excellent situational hitter. I've had trouble with my math. I said that Kovar hit a 2-run homer when it was a 3-run shot. And now with a 2-run deficit and a runner on, that means that the tying run is at the plate. I guess you could say the go-ahead run is waiting in the on-deck circle. Elle Smith getting her first look at Chela Kovar. These two teams have not seen each other during the regular season. Here comes the first pitch. She squares to bunt. Comes up empty. It's a strike. She did offer at it. Nothing in one on L. Smith. Here's the pitch. And it's taken high for a ball. Rachel Ramirez is at first base. She was hit by a pitch. L. Smith ready. Squares to bunt again. It's in there for a strike again. 1-2. Smith battling Kovar, but hasn't really been able to get a good swing yet. And that's a number toward first, but it goes into foul ground. And she'll get another chance. Ridge Point is trailing Seven Lakes 1-0. Seven Lakes just hit a homer in the bottom of the fifth. There's a called strike 3 on the outside corner. L. Smith is out number 1. Now Jaden Coburn needs to do anything other than hit into a double play. And Kovar ready to see what she can do. And the ball goes over her catcher, and Ramirez goes to second. So that takes the double play off the table, at least the usual kind. I'm not sure what happened with that Kovar pitch. She's kind of rubbing her fingers together. It was 81 degrees at game time, so not really hot enough to be sweaty. Here's the 1-0. That's a strike. I think the Tigers are probably in the mode of take until you see a strike. The count's even 1-1. The righty Coburn ready for Kovar. Here it comes. Upstairs, 2-1. Kowalewski waiting to bat next. Coburn swings and misses, and it's 2-2. Tense action in game 1 of this series between Travis and Cinco Ranch. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss at the high heat, and there are 2 away. And now it's up to Ariel Kowalewski. And before she bats, there's going to be a conference as Suzanne Reeve, head coach for Cinco Ranch, comes out to talk to Kovar as well as her infielders and the catcher Hodge. And there's no need for Katie Kilgore, the Travis head coach, to talk to Ariel Kowalewski. She's alone with her thoughts and the umpire. And she doesn't look nervous, nor would I expect her to look nervous. However, this is a big moment. Ridge Point now batting in the top of the 7th against Seven Lakes and trailing 1-0. Panther girls have struck out 13 times in that game. Kowalewski ready. Pitch from Kovar, way upstairs, and it's 1-0. Kovar steps up, winds and brings it. There's a strike, 1-1. I hear a few Travis fans saying they thought that one was outside. But it's 1-1. Here it comes. Upstairs for a ball, 2-1. Kowalewski moving the dirt around in the box. Now she's set. Kovar puts her foot on the rubber. Now brings it. And that is lined down the left field line, but foul. Almost took out Coach Kilgore. Woohoo, indeed. But now Travis is down to its last strike. Kowalewski digs in. And Kovar's ready to bring it. Upstairs, 3-2. Good eye by Kowalewski. Lauren Garza would be next. Outside, ball 4. Kowalewski at first. Rachel Ramirez at second, and now the go-ahead run. Lauren Garza steps into the box. The hard wind continues to blow in from left field. The odds aren't very good if you're thinking long ball, and Garza, I'm sure, just wants to put it in play. There's a pretty decent-sized gap between Brenna Pate and the first pitch is swung on, and it's fouled off of the catcher, Hodge. You know, I started to say the left fielder, Pate, and the center fielder now is Berg after that pitching change. So it's Berg and Pate, the center fielder and left fielder respectively, with a big gap there. If Garza can get it there. Here's the 0-1, and it's a ground ball towards shortstop. And the throw bounces in. Safe! Safe! Everybody's safe! Piper's throw bounced in. Cinco thought they got the out. So now the umpires are going to talk to each other, but the infield umpire, they do have 3 of them. The infield umpire who was closer to first base has been talked to by Suzanne Reeve, and now the 3 of the umpires are getting together along the third base line. I don't know how you can change this call if the one closest to it had no doubt in her mind that it was a safe call. And now they call out and the game is over. So the call at first base was originally safe. The 3 umpires talk to each other and it's an out call and the game is over. So now the Travis Tigers, champions of District 26A, will have to find a way to win games 2 and 3 over the next couple of days. We'll be back with the totals after this on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed.
I'm still here. The commercial player conked out again. So I'll just try to turn another one on. Meanwhile, you can listen to the music as the fans file out.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Back here at Cinco Ranch, where the Cougars take game 1 of their best-of-3 series in the bi-district round against your Travis Tigers. For the Tigers, 1 run on 6 hits. They made no errors and they left 7 runners on base. For Cinco Ranch, 3 runs on 7 hits. They committed 1 error and left 8 runners on base. The time of the game was 1 hour and 35 minutes. The winning pitcher is Berg, and Kovar comes away from another fielding position to get the save. And the losing pitcher is Ariel Kowalewski. The offensive heroes, Shelby Hodge went 2 for 2 for Cinco Ranch, and Madison Rosario was 2 for 2. The big hit, of course, came from Kovar. She hit the 3-run homer in the 4th. All of the runs that Cinco Ranch had came home in that situation. Kowalewski and Clark both had 2 hits for the Tigers, and Kowalewski's hits were both doubles. So it just was not meant to be for Travis, as they couldn't put together enough clutch hits at the right time, and they go down to defeat 3-1, but they will have a game tomorrow afternoon at home, and if they can win that one, then they will play Cinco Ranch again on Saturday. Ridge Point's in trouble too, and Ridge Point has lost 1-0 to Seven Lakes. So Ridge Point and Travis, the 2 highest seeds in District 26A, are going to have to find a way to win games 2 and 3 if they are to advance to the second round of the softball playoffs. And we sure hope they do. But congratulations, Cinco Ranch. They played brilliantly today. So for Merle Bertrand, Rosie Bega back inside the mothership at Vype World headquarters, Suna Venkat, Bob McKay, Patrick Kinnick, this is Roger Smith saying thank you so much for listening, as tonight Cinco Ranch wins game 1 over Travis by a score of 3-1. We will talk to you at about 3:50 p.m. tomorrow to bring you the baseball game between Ridge Point and Travis, and we'll keep you apprised of all of the goings-on in softball. Thank you very much for being with us. God bless, and good night from Cinco Ranch.